Anyway, that's how you upgrade weapons in this game. Now this one you only get to upgrade once until well, screw it. I'm not going to be coming back to it for a while, but basically, after you beat the game once, you get to buy mega weapons. Like, there's a lot. Like, the New Game Plus mode gives you a lot to do in this game. Altogether, you upgrade the weapons 3 times if you count buying the mega versions of these as an upgrade. I mean, you know, like, you upgrade them through using them once, like, because each time you use them, it upgrades it until, you know, it gets to max, and then it becomes a more powerful thing. Now we have the dynamo.
The dynamo activates machinery. Press circle to use the dynamo to zap that activator.
Okay, first I'm gonna get these boxes. Anyway, so yeah, you use the dynamo as kind of a... Well, in the third game, it kind of becomes a multi-tool thing, and you'll see it whenever we get there sometime.
Thank you for choosing
If and when we get there. Let's see, and you also can't save those guys up there. But yeah, like, let's see, where's it? Oh, yeah, here we go. Like, I just love all the, like, this music playing, and then, you know, like, all this chaos is going on, and it's just like, you know. Alright, so you get a skill point for destroying all these things. All the,
Shirt and shoes
see.
are required to shop at Mega Corp.
Oh shoot, I was gonna come here without a shirt and shoes. But yeah, what was I getting at? But yeah, Sonic Unleashed, I wasn't quite ready for it, basically. I thought I was, but I wasn't. So, for the full game at least. So basically, Sonic, Ratchet and Clank going Commando, isn't it? Well, okay. Then I was gonna try, like,
To center the camera, tap L.
like, basically, I have games ready to play in a list. I got them in random order. Like, what I mean is, like, I use a slot machine thing. You know, I'm gonna come down here so I'm trying to destroy all this stuff, so I can get that skill point. What was next on my list was actually Ed and Eddie, The Misadventures on Xbox, or I had the Xbox version. Like, I had the Xbox version ready to play, and then, like, it was working and everything, even earlier as I was getting ready to start it. But yeah, I was getting ready for everything. I was getting ready to get it both ready, and I was just prepared to officially start Ed and Eddie on Xbox. And you know, I was getting all that prepared. It worked earlier as I was testing it. I was having to go through some messy situations with trying to start up my program stuff, and then when I finally was ready, the game decided, hey, I'm not gonna work now. I'm gonna decide I'm too scratched, and I did get it used, but it worked before. It literally worked earlier. I didn't do anything to it. Like, I didn't take it out or anything. And it just suddenly decided, oh, I'm not gonna work now. Like, I was even kind of testing some stuff and saw that I was getting to the menu. And I've gotten to the menu, or like past the menu. I played the game on there before, on that disc. And it decided, hey, I'm not gonna work now. But now that you're actually trying to get it started. So, here we are. We're doing Ratchet and Clank now. Let's see. And you may notice that these parts are quite possibly longer, in case you've only watched the first Ratchet and Clank. if you look at the timer, I decided to make these videos a bit longer. This could potentially be the second part, I don't know. Either the first or second part. Because, like I said, I decided to make these longer, so... try not to make them too long, just...
Mega Corp reserves the right to refuse service to anyone.
It's just that, you know, I take breaks on the weekends with these, at least at this point in time. I take breaks, like today is Sunday. I'm not going to be uploading any videos today. But whenever this comes out, it'll be on if it's not out on a weekday, it'll be if it's out on the if this comes out on the weekend, either I suddenly decided to change the rules before this came out, or I didn't wasn't able to upload a video on, you know, the day I had planned. So I put it on the weekend, cause that's kind of my. But here's the thing: it could be out on. I think you get what I'm saying. Anyway, just destroying everything here, so I can at least get one skill point. I'm sure I'll get some skill points along the way, but not like completely intentionally. There we go. I wonder if it'll give me a trophy for that.
Where our customers come first.
I know random. Yep, there we go. I know random skill points in these games get you random trophies. So here's a cutscene.
Ratchet, come in. Are you there?
Copy, Mr. Fizzwidget.
Listen, I have some new information on our experiment's wherewithal. The thief was indemnified at Mega Corp's Mactar Resort. Also, the thugs have towed a moon-sized jamming array into Mactar Resort orbit.
Should I take it out?
Affirmulous! It's disconfabulating our annual Galactic Gladiators broadcast. See for yourself.
Ask yourself, are you man enough, hero enough, insane enough to step into the ring with two of the fiercest warriors in the galaxy? If you answered yes, you're a big, fat liar. But that's okay, because Mega Corp is bringing Galactic Gladiators into your home for a special Mega View event. First, it's survival of the fittest in our bio competition. Be there as Chainblade unleashes his fury on our Gladiator guest contestants. Chainblade has gone undefeated in 500 straight matches, but if the bio division doesn't do it for you, our robotics division will. Taste the adrenaline as contestants face off against our four-armed bandit, the B2 Brawler. No living creature is a match for this machine. Watch 6 tons of Carbonox alloy hunt for its prey. There's no consolation prize, cause this bad boy's programmed to show no mercy. So what are you waiting for? Call now to bring Chainblade and the B2 Brawler into your living room. But put away the fine china. The Galactic Gladiators, only on MegaView. Call your provider now.
Chainblade, huh? I've got the coordinates. Ratchet out.
Yeah, Deadpool alien. What? I don't know. Anyway, but yeah.
You've acquired nanotech. Your health has improved.
Thank you. But yeah, like we have another mission to do on here. It actually leads us right here. Whatever they were gonna say. But yeah, like Ed and Eddie. Yeah, it didn't work. It was a short game. That's why I was planning on playing it next. I was like, it's short enough. You know, won't take up too much time. You know. Like I said, I'm gonna upgrade some of the weapons before I get any other ones. It's so addicting to play this game, to play these newer ones, or some of these newer ones. To like upgrade all the weapons. It's really fun. Let's see here. What was it? Let's see. But anyway, yeah, just as I very slowly explained, here we are with Ratchet and Clank going Commando. That was next on my list after Ed and Eddie, basically. I'll still try to come to Ed and Eddie sometime, for those who might have actually been excited about Ed and Eddie. But I'll just have to either clean the disc or get another copy, get another version, which is still another copy. I used to have it on GameCube, but I sold it and thinking, I'm not going to play it again. But then I thought, I'll get it on PS2 now. And, you know, at the time I was like, oh, my PS2's not working as well. I think that's what the case was. And then I got the Xbox version because I saw it pretty cheap. And it worked for a bit, but not now, apparently. Not at this moment. But yeah, it's a decent game. It's mostly good if you just like... Mostly if you like Ed, Edd n Eddy. But it's sort of fun. I mean, it's a licensed game. That's you can put it that way. But it's not a terrible licensed game, basically. But I wouldn't recommend it to more than Ed, Edd n Eddy fans. Even if you like video games and you know, I wouldn't recommend it to someone who doesn't, you know. Like, I recommend it to a fan of, or someone who likes video games and Ed, Edd n Eddy. That's who I'd recommend it to. That would be the audience. Even then, you might not like it as much. Let's jump on this one. These kind of get confusing because sometimes I don't know where. Well, I'm dead. You get three. You get two chances, and on the third chance, or you know, like when you fall once, you get to jump. Or you know, like if you landed it the third time, you're dead. Pretty much. Yeah, well, you die, and then you don't come back with any ammo. But if there's anything, at least I'm, you know, I better go up here and get some ammo. Maybe I should get that star thing. Star thrower thing. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that, and we'll have to save up for that, but that's a pretty good one. The shotgun-like one. I'll show you here in a minute what this one does. So, yeah. So we got, it kind of like goes out and searches for its prey. It actually takes a long time to upgrade. Some of these weapons take forever to upgrade. Not even the mega weapons. I mean, they just take a while. But anyway, let's see. Sometime I'd like to play the original PlayStation Rugrats game, but I don't know where it is right now. That was one of our very first games, one of my family's very first video games. Since I started out on since we started out on PlayStation. I don't know. There we go. See, I better not waste it on these little guys. That ammo. Let's see. But yeah, just explaining throughout two parts why I'm on Ratchet and Clank, and now I need to come up with something else to say. Babaloo, that too, wow. Hold on, let's see if I can make it over there with... Okay. This guy's just like... Whatever sound I just made there. Die! I was thinking there was something around here that's significant, whatever the word I'm trying to say. But I guess not. If there is, I'm not gonna bother with it right now. Let's see. Okay, you bring me back here. I think there's like something to show what these creatures look like. Because I'm pretty sure they have like tentacles or something. Let's see. You can just platform around on here. Let's see. I like this game because it gradually gets harder not the hard, like, it's not like a very hard game, but it gradually gets harder. Throughout the levels. Because, like, because it's, like, a lot of video games today, it seems like they're either too easy or too hard. Or, like, they'll be easy at one point and then suddenly just curveball hardness. And I don't mean, like, those games that, like, only get harder because you're doing better. But like with Spyro 3. But like there's games that have like really easy moments. It's like all easy and everything, and suddenly curveball. It's hard at one point, almost impossible, or it feels like it's almost impossible when you first get to it because you weren't really as prepared for it. I know some people kind of like that stuff, but I don't know. Like you're not prepared for it. In these games, you kind of get, over time, you get prepared. You can buy more, well, you know, in the case of this game, you can buy more weapons. You gradually get, you know, cutscene.
Welcome, welcome. If everyone could take their seats, we can proceed with today's demonstration. First, I'll need a volunteer. Anyone? Excellent. Your name, sir?
Ratchet. Hey!
And there you have it, the Mega Corp tractor beam in action. Let's give it up for our volunteer. Sir, how about taking advantage of our show special?
Why not?
Thank you, sir. You won't be disappointed.
The tractor beam moves small and medium-sized objects which
This
are glowing orange
gadget's alright.
targets like these.
Gets the job done.
Press circle to move those columns so you can scale the cliff.
I'm coming up here first. This isn't the way to go, but I'm coming up here to get a platinum bolt. In this game, they are platinum bolts. If you notice, the little bolts kind of look golden. It's like I think that it's like they swapped the colors. Will I get a trophy? I guess not. Unless you're just coming in slow. Anyway, but yeah, like I was saying, this game, it gradually gets harder. It's not like completely hard. Like this planet gives you a chance to get used to the controls. Like I know the first one kind of did that, but this one, you kind of get used to the idea of. I need to pull this over here. You gradually get used to the controls, and just stuff like that. You kind of used to the new mechanics, and it's not too hard. You know, it's well, maybe for first-time players, you're like I said, you're getting used to it. Then you go to some other planets and you run some new things, and it just gradually gets a little bit harder, a little more to it, and you get used, but you're more used to the idea, so you might be up for the challenge. I guess you could technically say if you leave this game and then come back to it and you don't remember stuff. Of course, Ratchet and Clank's always been a bit easy, but I think you know. Hopefully, you know where I'm getting at. Once you get used to stuff, it can get a little harder for you, so that you're a little more prepared because you know the controls a little well. It's just that when the games like to throw curveballs, like I said, it doesn't work out as well.